Oh my goodness. Are are you in there? I'm up here talking to myself. 1 minute till you go produce your show. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yes, this is unsurpassable justice with Brother R.A., the brother. Should I keep saying that? The brother who has too much to say each and every day. I'm tired of that nonsense. But let me let you know. It is 4. That means April 22. That means it's the 22nd, 2020. Coronavirus. Oh my God. Pandemonium. Oh my God. What am I going to do? Oh my God. I'm stuck in the house. Oh my God. I got to stay 6 feet away. Oh my God. I got to wear rubber gloves. Okay. Enough of the drama. Let me put this out there too. As we are 1 minute into the show on Unsurpassable Justice on 4/22/2020, I'm going to do 3 half-hour segments or 27-minute segments this week. So I'm going to do one as you're watching now in my YouTube, because, you know, we're trying to figure out, I'm working with CCTV and I'm trying to figure out the media and how do I produce my show from in my house, in my... Because of the pandemonium and no one's outside and the streets are empty and very few people are out. But, so we got the YouTube production. And then me and my dumb ass just realized, wait a minute, on this iPad, there's an iMovie. Why don't you figure out how to use iMovie, R.A.? Alright, so I have segments in iMovie that I don't have enough data and I have to be somewhere where there's a stream of strong Wi-Fi, because me and my cell phone, 3 minutes in, I only got one. Can you see any of that? 1 bar. Hey. 1 bar up there in the corner. Is that possible to see? Only there's the battery that's charged, but you can't see the bars. Can you see the bars? So, okay, there's only 1 bar. So I got T-Mobile and, you know, the signal's not strong enough to upload or download from iMovie to, so I have to go to a municipal building outside and use their free Wi-Fi, or go to CCTV. And don't mind the light, that's just the sun coming and going in the cloudy sky. So I guess when I'm on point, the sun will shine on me. When I'm talking stupid shit, it'll go dark. So I got to get my chi right 4 minutes into this segment. So, and now tomorrow, CCTV at 4 o'clock to 4:27, I will be live through, I don't even remember the program, or what is it? It's some kind of thing that CCTV, you know, and that's the other thing too. CCTV can't use the YouTube pieces that I've produced because of the contractual agreements between YouTube, and it would put CCTV in liability for replaying a YouTube piece. I'm like, okay. So the rigmarole goes on. Yuck. All right, so I put out all the other information. 4 o'clock Thursday, April 23rd. I'll be live on Channel 9 and cctvcambridge.org. And I'm hoping to be able to get this segment and my other segments to CCTV at some point. I'm not making any promises, but okay. So that's the advertisement. I will be reading more Tao during the rest of the show. I'm supposed to begin with walking, but I read something that was a little more prevalent that I wish to share. And let's make this note too. On April 6th, I wrote, what is your intent? What do you consider productive? That was at the beginning of the coronavirus stuff, but now that we're further into it, April 22nd, what is your intent? What do you consider productive? Means of communication is too detail-oriented in my calcified pineal gland child's thinking. Wholesome intent is pure, equaling positive and negative balance. And as I make reference to positive and negative balance, in the great Tao that I was reading, Chang makes reference to the Tao of balanced diet. And notice the solid line at the top and the two divided lines at the bottom representing the female. I won't get into that. I'll leave that alone. And you all get the book and read, understand what that means. Okay, but with a balanced diet, did you know that you could drink too much water and the water is retained in your body? I did not realize that, so I have to balance the water that I consume. And you can read the book to figure out more of that. Now, wholesome intent is pure, equaling positive and negative balance. Not whole intent is incomplete. Therefore, imbalanced, too much negative, not pure. Do you need all the proper detailed words to convey a message? Or just wholesome, positive intent? What is your meaning in life? Oh my God, I can't go to work. I'm an employee. I need to make dead slaveholders. What is your meaning in life? To follow orders, directions, someone else's intent? To find your purpose of existence? Would that possibly be why you were born? Between birth and the time you either choose to transition from this life, or in that transition, there's two aspects of transition. Either you can continue to walk with God and never die, as some Bibles or some scriptures talk about. They never found the corpse of particular individuals because they left this life and continued to walk with God. Or death. So, to find your purpose for existence, I'm working on finding my purpose of existence. I'm here as a messenger to convey to you. Think for yourself. Your intent is your divinity. See, I am you and you are me. We are one. See that? One. Now, there is the drawn one, and then there's the I. Both of them are straight lines. There's one race, the HueMan, human race, one verse, the universe. Calcified pineal gland thinking separates and divides. Divided, one can be conquered by another. Not wholesome or pure. It's fragmented, scattered, imbalanced, or hard, like difficult or calcified. No moisture, no water, dehydrated. What's your hurry? For what? Live life one day at a time, valuing you, equaling what's your intent? So, I, not father of nature, but father in nature, am seeking a mother in nature. Okay, now I made reference to Dr. Leonard Horowitz in his particular books, 12 Minutes In, and yeah, okay. What is this? Death in the air? Are we talking about global terrorism, toxic warfare, coronavirus after Ebola, and what's Horowitz's other book? Healing Codes for the Biological Apocalypse. The Healing Codes. And I just wish to share another book from my library, share some of the DVDs that I watched, and then we're going to get into reading the Tao. And that'll only be 15 minutes of Tao reading, but the African presence in ancient America. They came before Columbus, written by Ivan Van Sertima. So, now I did that. Now let's move to, real quick, a triangle, or this was a very disturbing flick for a brother. She said she kept reliving or certain things. She entered the ship and it's like, I feel like I've been here before. I constantly feel deja vu-ish. I always feel like I've been here. And I'm just doing what I need to do. Now, dealing with, I'm like, what is the mindset of producers of movies? Are we terminating ourselves? I mean, that was 1 and 2, and then we got 3. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I really admire him as an actor, and he played a hell of a good robot. I don't have emotion. And then, what was this? This one here? Terminator Salvation. The various types of termination, coronavirus, the mindset. Have I been here before? Are we reliving this? But let's move beyond that particular mindset. Let's get to a black woman who produced a hell of a movie 15 minutes in. I just gotta give her major props. Jada Pinkett Smith. And you know, that's the wife of my boy. And he was like, you know, I feel like I am legend, and everybody who wears one of them masks, oh, don't breathe there. No. You know, it's like, didn't Trump say he wasn't wearing a mask? So wait a minute, if we're talking about biological apocalypse and they were working on these forms of, Amgen, Biogen, Genzyme, sci-fi, all of these so what do you think? It's not going to escape? And so was this planned? Was it their intent? Was there an intent to have a population control measure? Now that everyone's stuck in the house, is there more violence with the families being stuck, or is their intent changing? Are they seeing their divinity? And how much lovemaking is going on? And so dealing with Jada Pinkett's human contract, Paz Vaga, she was fine, yo. Damn! But Jason Clark, I'm like, he's dealing with his own realization. He punched the mirror because he's that fragmented in his own self. The human contract. Do you have a contract with yourself to have intent? Okay. I think I've made enough comments, enough preliminary stuff. Now let's put the glasses back on and go into reading. I was going to read The Walking, but I felt that I'm going to go ahead and read 286, Teaching. And teaching, it's like, who wrote this stuff? These books, the parables, the knowledge is incredible. And my chi led me to this. So let me just shut up and go ahead and read 18 minutes in, only about 10 minutes left. So, teaching. Give back what you've learned. Share your experience. If you are in the position of teaching others, then you should teach without reservations. What need is there to hold back? You could tell the secret of life 10 times over, and it would still be safe. After all, the secret is only known when people make it real in their own lives, not when they simply hear it. In the past, masters were selfish. They had only learned with extreme difficulties. They came before Columbus. Who taught the Asians? And Asians are melanin dominant, and so it had to be those that built the pyramid, those that understood in the past, masters were selfish. They had only learned with extreme difficulty. So they in turn made it difficult on others. In addition, they were afraid of being surpassed by their students. My children, the mutant, the melanin recessive, albino with the calcified pineal gland, my student, father in nature. In addition, they were afraid of being surpassed by their students, and so they always held back some key. How foolish was this? How foolish this attitude was. How can a student ever challenge a master unless the master allows his or her abilities to decline? You should teach dispassionately and without holding back. When you cultivate internal power, it begins to accumulate within you. But there is one odd thing. You cannot hold it forever. If you try to do that, the spiritual energy will destroy you. If you use it prudently to heal others, to teach others, to comfort others, then the energy will surge back stronger and stronger. Like a well that always replenishes itself. The more you give, the more you gain in return. The more selfless you are, the more self benefits. 22 minutes in. Oh boy. And that the water piece, the H2O, you drink too much water, the water doesn't get out of your body. So is that the same with the spirituality? You try to hold on to it? No, you have to keep giving. You put in balanced yin and yang, positive and negative, balanced, put it all in. Now, let's go to 287, completion. Completion. Only when the last spoke has been fitted into the wheel, there is completion. Ambitions, career, family, and everyday identity are like the outer wheel. All the different talents and deep aspects of the mind are like the spokes. The consciousness is the hub that holds it all together. At the center of the hub is emptiness. that aspect of ourselves that is open to the universal reality. Unfortunately, we are not always whole. Perhaps it is a matter of opportunities missed when we were younger. Perhaps it is a lack of education or experience. Whatever it may be, we should, through introspection, search out what we lack and then work toward fulfilling it. Once we identify the complete some parts of ourselves, it is like fitting a spoke into our wheel. When we have enough spokes, we are whole. A new wheel will have a long future of rolling. Ourselves, once made whole, can then serve our spiritual aspirations until the end. 26 minutes in. I think I'm going to conclude right there. Bye. Y'all ponder all those thoughts.